Welcome back to my channel again. Today I decided I want to play with this stamp by me again. This time I'm going to use Diamond Press airbrush, and I just learned something. I plugged it in because I figured I might have to charge it up, but it works without it works with the cord on, and because I have enough charge on it, but I just never knew it. I hit the button, and I just wanted to show everybody that, hey, it does work with even the cord on. So I don't need the cord on it right now, but I just wanted to share with what I've just learned. So I'm gonna do a 5x7 card again, and I'm gonna have it laying that you open it up from the top instead of the side. And I'm gonna be doing several different things that I've done before, but I wanted to show. So I really love this stencil, and I didn't want to get rid of that piece of vellum that I did with the masculine card. So I cut out this with the frames on this kit of the stamp. And I didn't cut out a background. I just cut the top, slid the piece of vellum behind it, and then put it up on the foam so it will protrude out. I just thought this was really nice, and I thought this would be cute if I stenciled these, well, onto the white cardstock, because I'm going to do layering and everything. Okay, the thing is, the higher you hold the airbrush, the more it splatters. So I grabbed this piece of paper. Let me grab another one, because I want to fold it over a card to make sure that I don't get it on part of the card that I don't want. Okay. And this is just regular typing paper. This is the big stuff, the longer, the legal size or whatever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mask off the longer piece of the lavender, and I'm going to put this laying like this, because this is the image I have in my head for, and see that part of that is going on to my card, and I figured if I use the masking it will cover it and I don't have to worry about splattering. But now I have this up here, and I don't want to make this real full of color. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide this down here. What I'm going to have is a hot mess, is what I'm going to say. Till I figure out how to lay this so I don't have a... I just make sure that I have that piece of that card covered. But I don't want it to cover the inside of the stencil. So I'm going to take some washi tape to hold it down a little bit, and then secure it somewhat that the paper don't jiggle around on me. I do like that she has the masking that you can put right on top of it, so if you want to layer things up on top. Okay, so I'm going to be using the emerald and this green that originally came with it, and the purple that originally came with the airbrush. I had purchased this, like I said, off of HSN, and there is a little trick with using this, because if you push the marker all the way into the tip and start using it, it will bubble, and it just don't work properly. So I always been using a paper towel, and I'm going to start off with my lightest color right now. So I'm going to what I do is I just lay it in there, and then I hold in the button and I slowly push it till I start seeing color come out. And as soon as I see the color, I stop pushing it because I don't want the bubbles. And so this is how I get from not bubbling. Now, I know that some of this is going to have green through it too because of holding it up as high as I'm going to hold it. I'm hoping that I have you in there. Okay, so I wonder if I should, no, because I don't want to cut this apart. Wait, I really do not want to cut it apart. Because I like that it's, if I go to lay it, but what if I do it like this? Okay, got another idea. This is how I craft. I just go with the flow. I have another piece of paper cut the same size in case I do mess this up and don't like the way it looks. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tip this over and just have it going like that. Oops, maybe. That way it will do the green here. So I'm holding it further away, at least 6 inches or more. So I'm just gonna like zap it. That's all I'm doing. And then I'm gonna stop because that's all the green that I want of that color. Because I want it to have like a more depth in the color. And now since I'm going to the darker, same way, I'm going to put this on and I'm going to hold the button and I'm going to push it through until the color starts coming through. There we go. And this is more like an emerald green. So I'm going to take this, and that's that. And it don't take much, but it gives the wow effect when you lift up the stencil. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to unhook this. Uh-oh. Where did I? Oh, I hooked on there. Okay. Put that over there. I need to make sure that I didn't move it. Okay. So now I'm going to use the purple. And same thing again. I'm going to hold it, push with my thumb, hold in the button till the color starts coming through. And I immediately stop because then it don't bubble and the color will come through. I love playing with this thing. I gotta tell you, I really do. Okay, so it looks like I'm gonna be running off my paper on this because I moved it. Did I move it a lot? Okay, we'll just go with it. We'll see what happens. So I'm gonna hold it up further, way further. Just so that I get that little bit of, and see how it spreads out. And like I said, this is all I really need for what I wanted to get the effect of it. I'm pretty sure that's all I want. Okay, let me take this one out. And then I just usually run it, if it pushes any extra out, and go that way. I could play with this airbrush all day. I'm telling you, I'm having too much fun with it. Okay, so, and this is watercolor, and anything that you do extra with like stencils, it's messy. So count on getting messy, your hands, but it washes off with soap and water with no problem. And that's the effect I wanted. Okay, that worked out good. So what I'm going to do now is this will get washed off after I'm done here. And I just wash it with warm sudsy water. And it works great that way. Okay. So I am happy with it like this for the coloring. It really did turn out the way I wanted it to. Okay, so I had visions of, it's weird the way my head works anyways, but I wanted to put this, I was like laying it out in my head how I wanted to lay this. So you can't even see much of the green. Maybe I'm gonna lift it up a little more too. Because I have these wood veneer pieces, and this was the heart, so I kept that because I want to use it. But I wanted to add a watering can to it too. So back to my pancake maker again, because I love playing with that thing too. And I'm going to plug it in, and so it heats up and everything. What I did was if you remember, I had gotten some Hero Art embossing, and this is rose gold. And then I had this in my stash. This is a copper. So I think I'm going to do the heart in that rose gold, and I'm going to do this in the copper. So I need my papers back again. Well, this is heating up. And making these pieces, which really is nice with the wood pieces, you can put them either way, however direction you're going to do. And these are maybe like I would say an 1/8 of an inch thick. Now, I'm pretty sure that I got these at the Dollar Tree. And I know that the Easter ones were thick, but these were in with the like lawn decorations for the gnomes and everything. And I got these last year, and I went looking for them again this year because it came with little flower pots and flowers. And I was trying to figure out what I was going to do, because I would have colored them with alcoholic markers, but since I watched do this with her on her channel, now I'm hooked on this to do it. So this is hot. Now what I'm going to do is because I want it facing the other way, I'm going to push this down in Versamark ink, or it's sticky. It's really sticky. And I'm going to sprinkle over the copper to make it look like an old copper watering can. And I'm not going to leave it thick on here. I just want to shake it off. And I see how I got some of that moved off of there. I want to make sure I cover it all up. I'm going to drop that on there, and it won't take long for this to melt. And I'm going to dump this back in my pot. And this is such an easy way to make wooden pieces look like metal pieces and that. And I've done a wheelbarrow with it, and flowers, and I was impressed with the wheelbarrow. I painted that, or no, I used the alcoholic markers and did a gray, a black, and I just put on clear and took care of it that way. And like the butterflies, well, here is another one that watering can. Now this one, I wasn't pleased with it, but it does have like an old antique-y look. I think I tried to put a glitter on top of this and put it back in, and it got too bubbly and like rough. I mean, it looks nice. I mean, I'm going to probably use it for something, but I just haven't decided yet, you know, what I'm going to try it for. Oh, see, that really looks like a copper watering can. Okay, so now that I have that one done, I want to put the heart in the center of it. And I just want to let that cool down a little bit. And I'm going to take this, hang on, my tweezers are all full of gunk. I'm going to take this and paste that in there. And I'm going to put this on. I must have never used this one because it still has a seal on it. Now this one I'm going to leave a little more thicker because I want it to have more puffiness and everything from the watering can. And I'm going to attach it on there. I don't think I need much. And that's regular just cardstock that I have. I punched that out of from the picture frame. And I made some sentiments with it, and they work great. I glued them on. Oh, see how fast that went? Oh, that looked really good. That really came out good. Okay, let that cool down. Let me unplug this. I just love playing with this pancake maker. I mean, it's a little toy tool for me to craft with. But you see how it has the watering can? It has like an antique look to it. And that is cool down. And that's what I want to put on there. I'm going to throw that in there for now to cool down with it. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm first going to glue this down because this is cold. It doesn't take long either. It seems that the cardstock cools down faster than the, and I'm just going to use regular glitter glue because of the cardstock and everything. And this dries clear, so you see how it's coming up over. This will dry clear on here. It looked like it is a hot mess, but it will dry clear and have that shine. See? And like I said, I really think these wood pieces with the embossing really are nice. So I'm gonna lay my card this way this time again, and back to the pastel Park Lane because I want it to pop more of the color out. And I'm going to glue it with okay, the smooth side's on this side now this time. Glue it with diamond press glue. This I also got off of HSN. I do like I said, I like it when it has thick cardstock that don't get warpy. And with putting the layers on, we're pretty good with it. And this is like going to be another simple, but I think like wow look card, because I kind of, I'm stuck on purple. You're going to find out that I just love purple, but I do other colors too. It's just that right now purple is on my brain for some reason, and plant flowers and everything. That's what I'm going to be doing after I'm done with these videos today. But I want to go there. Okay, so I wanted to lay this in the middle and see how the dark purple just like pops it. And I kept thinking, I didn't know if I should take the back piece of that and put it in to make this brighter, to pop it in there, because there's a certain way to go in here with it. Or if I should just make it more like a haze look, which I like that. And I'm glad that I ran it all the way down, the vellum all the way down. It fit perfect. I got that it fit between this picture frame. So I just couldn't make up my mind what I wanted to do. Okay, let's see here. We're going to glue this one down. Making sure that I have it all margined around as good as I can. I still don't know what for sentiment I'm going to put on it, because I don't know if I'm going to use this as a Mother's Day card or a birthday card. Some cards I make, I don't put any sentiments on until I'm in need of it, and then I'm like, yeah, that one's perfect for this, and I can use it for that. Okay. Okay, so like I said, I put dimensional foam on the back of this. And I definitely know I want to turn it like this for an angle. And I want the watering can in here. But I got these stamens, and I got green and light purple. And I was folding them around. I took 3 light purple and 2 dark green. And I was debating on putting them in the watering can to stick out like that, which I'm definitely going to do now that I see the watering can finish. So I'm going to take that on the back, and that's generally how high I would want this. And then it adds more color and more dimension. And I'm trying to think how I want to, you know what, double-sided sticky tape. That's how I'm going to do it. Going to run the double-sided sticky tape down this way onto the wood piece, and I'm going to take off the double-sided sticky tape on the top here so I can tape down the other piece, because I want to like manipulate these a little bit out further. They're going to look like they're like blown around, like flowers blown around, and they're not, can't get it down here. I have to get that other piece hooked to the wood. There we go. Okay, so then I'm going to take, let me lay this down. I'm just going to cut a little piece to go across. I should have cut it bigger. Oh, Sherri. I think that will work though. Okay. There we go. Okay, I only did it so I could fasten these. And I might pull some and like rearrange too. See how it... And I definitely want to lay it like that. I kept thinking I have ephemera pieces with bees, but they might be too big. Yeah, they're too big. If I had more smaller pieces to... Yeah, definitely too big. Because I was even thinking of having it, but no, that don't look right neither. I think this might be enough until I get a sentiment, whatever I'm going to put on this. I think it will complete it. I don't want that running off the card. But I want it like within... like that. Just something little. Okay, I'm going to commit to this for sure. And this, I'm going to have to put dimensionals on the wheelbarrow, or the watering can, not the wheelbarrow. Wheelbarrow on my brain. Yeah, that stamp by Me, she really, I like her colors that she does. They're muted like watercolors, and they're really pretty. It's something totally different. I want to keep it up. Some of the green shows, and even that it goes off to the matting, but it's still within the frame of the card. There we go. Because I have that shows some of the lavender through this hearts and everything, and it was darker because I had the foam tape underneath it. And I'm going to put the foam tape under this one too. And definitely going to have to put it on that little spout. Hopefully I didn't cut that. Oh, I did. I cut too big. Gotta cut down a little more. Put that on the spout. And then I might use this one for right here in between the spout. Hopefully there we go. Yeah, you won't see it. Because I want to keep the green showing and that. And it leaves room to put a sentiment here, or maybe I can keep it here, like a small one, that it keeps the movement of the card. But I'm going to add a little glue onto this, because wherever it's contacting it. And pop this off. And get this glued down. And this is the art glitter glue that I have. Now I'm going to add the glue onto here. And maybe a bit here. I don't know if it's even going to touch, but this gives me wiggle room. Okay, let's see. Grab that there. Just can't make up my mind. Kind of like that, like that. And I like to have movement in my cards. I believe it's like a fluttering butterfly or something. Birds. I like dimension with it. I like making my birds fill out. I would have rounded the bees off. These bees would have been smaller. I would have put a bee on here and rounded him off too and added him. I just wish he wouldn't have been so big. He's, what, an inch? Yeah, if he would have been a ½ inch or so, it wouldn't have looked so bad. Although maybe it wouldn't look bad. It would look like he's coming in, like he's closer to me, closer to us. But I don't know. Wait a minute. This is how I am with putting things together. Sometimes it looks like it's too much for the picture. Yeah, I'm not really, unless I put them here, and that would give me 3 objects, and that don't look too bad there. Maybe I will put the bee there. Okay, so back to rounding them off. This is just a makeup sponge thing that I use to make flowers with at times, but I'm gonna just put him around it this way. And it would give him more of a bee look. And I just will have to add a little bit of dimensional just in the center there. Not much, because I don't want them sticking out too far. And then I'll glue here and here that his body's just protruded out. Okay, like this. Oh yeah, I think that works pretty good. It don't look bad. I thought at first he was really out of place, but I don't think he looks bad at all. But yeah, there's another card that clean and simple, and just a couple like stenciling. Like I said, with that airbrush, I love that airbrush. And this kit here is, I'm excited about getting the next kit and everything. But yes, so thanks for liking and subscribing and watching. And like I said, I'm really enjoying this and hoping that you're learning with me. I do want to thank Nina, I think it was, about Craft Roulette. I did not ever hear it. I had Googled it and then I went and watched it. And that seems, it looks fun. And I love watching. I watched a couple episodes, and yeah, that was definitely something different. Very challenging with getting things together. I think that would really spark up my juices of thinking of putting things together. And thank you for suggesting that. Yeah, so like and subscribe and even share. I appreciate everything. And hey, have a great day. Thanks.